All right, let's get into the topic of what is a vision. The definition of vision, the dictionary defines vision as a vivid, imaginative conception or anticipation. I prefer to define it as a goal that you have set out to accomplish. If you, as a youth ministry, have no vision, then it is hard to guide your team in the direction you want them to go. Lacking a goal or vision will also make it difficult to measure accomplishments. So if I'm a youth leader, the first thing I need to have is a vision. Now we're talking about what is a vision. We've defined it. It's a goal, something that you want to set out to accomplish. Now, if a youth ministry has no vision, then it's hard to guide your team because we don't know where we want to go. Now, lacking a goal or vision will also make it difficult to measure accomplishments. How do you know if you're ever reaching something if you don't have the goal? Having a youth ministry with no vision is like running on a spiritual treadmill. There can be lots of action, lots of work, lots of sweat, and all kinds of movement, but no progress. That's why it's important to make sure that you have a vision and that we're constantly communicating that vision. Simple, practical steps. Let me give you an example. Say your vision as a youth ministry is to reach hurting young people in your city. Okay, praise the Lord. So with everything we do, our goal is to reach hurting young people. Not to get a crowd, not to entertain young people, but to reach hurting young people. So you're going to gather your team in that direction. That's a practical example. Say another practical example. Say the vision is to build a strong sending youth ministry. So then you want to build strong young people, and you want to be a youth ministry that sends young people, whether it be to different cities, countries, or states, or into your local church to help there. See, when we have no vision, it can be frustrating to the team because all of their action, work, sweat, and labor is not actually producing measurable results. Before trying to put a team together as a youth leader or youth pastor, I believe it's very important to establish the vision of your youth ministry first. Decide where you want to go, and then you can start mobilizing that team. Now, if you already have a team, then get a vision and mobilize that team toward it. What are you as the youth leader attempting to accomplish in your youth ministry with your team? That needs to be defined right away. Because what can happen is we could do a lot of activities, a lot of events, but it's not taking us in the direction we want to go. Now, on the other hand, when you have a goal, you have a vision, each activity that you do is going to try to take you in that direction. And then you don't get sidetracked. All right. Now, once you know the vision, you can start putting a team together who will help you reach this vision. A team is said to be two or more people who are working together to accomplish a goal. When a ministry has the team concept, it helps to eliminate what I call the bottleneck syndrome. That means everything doesn't have to just go through one person to get done. I love it when my team that I'm working with is moving on ideas, moving on things, getting things done, and they don't have to come to me to get permission to do it. Now, I'm not saying your team just goes out and does whatever, but they're doing things to move us toward our goal. I love it. Your goal can be short-term or long-term, or your vision, however you want to state it, your goal, vision. It can be a short-term goal or vision, or it could be a long-term goal or vision. The important thing is that it is established and used as a guide and a reference for your youth ministry. In other words, where are we headed?